Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a really fun video that I know at least one person has asked for. It is that time of year when all of the big makeup companies are releasing their holiday collections. And if you have been with me for any length of time, you will know that the one holiday collection that I look forward to every single year is the MAC holiday collection. And I have finally gotten together enough of it that I feel like I can make a video showing you guys pretty much as I'm gonna get. I'll explain that in about 2 seconds why I say that. So this year the collection was called Shiny Pretty Things, and all of the packaging was meant to kind of look like gift wrap. Like I'll kind of show you one or two of them here. Like it's meant to look like sort of shiny gift wrap with like ribbon along it. The packaging itself, a lot of the actual products are in the shape of like bows for on packages. It's supposed to be bright, fun, vibrant, which is kind of a big difference from how it was last year. Last year was very elegant. I think it was called like Snowball or something like that. I can't totally remember, if I'm completely honest, what the name was, but it was very elegant, just silvers and golds and really, really classic. And this year is all bright, fun colors. So I really like that they did like almost a complete 180. Now, I think last year's collection was so successful that they did stick to a lot of things that they came out with last year. And again, I'll explain that as we go along. So I said I don't have the whole collection here. That is because I didn't buy the whole collection. There are pieces that are missing out of this. I will touch base on them as I'm going through so you guys know what else is available. Second, there were several pieces of like, so I find that they always kind of do it in 2 sets. They do like the sets. So that's like the palettes and the brush sets and, you know, that kind of stuff. And then they do the individuals, and that's like the individual lipsticks and the eyeshadows and stuff like that. So of the individual products, 4 of them you cannot get in stores. They are for online release only, and they haven't released them yet. And I haven't been able to find for the life of me a release date for them. It just keeps saying coming soon, but I know that the second wave of sets is coming either this Thursday or next Thursday. So my guess is that they're going to release it with that. So the first thing that really bothered me about this collection was I had a really hard time even finding information about it. If I didn't know people, sorry, also if I sniffle and I look a little bit like haggard right now, I woke up this morning with just like so much pressure and sinus pressure in my head, and my nose is super runny, and I feel like I swallowed a bag of razor blades. So if my voice goes at all, or if I look sick, it's because I'm a little sick, but I knew I needed to film for you guys, and this week is just hectic for me. Like I'm planning on filming today. Tomorrow I have to go to see my doctor. Don't worry, nothing's wrong. Just like an annual kind of checkup thing. Wednesday's Halloween, so there's going to be kids ringing on the doorbell. So obviously I can't film through that, and I kind of want to hand out candy. And then I work till 7 on both Thursday and Friday. So there's just no time for me to do this other than now. So please forgive my state right now. I apologize. I'll do my best to kind of push through this. So like I was saying, I had a really hard time finding any pictures of the collection. Eventually, I'm very lucky because I know several people that work at MAC, and one of my friends is a manager at a MAC store in the city like 2 over from me. So I went and visited her, and she had the book for pre-sale that she was allowed to like pre-sell customers. So I could kind of see some of the pieces of it, but I still couldn't see it all. The individuals, I eventually found a photo online, but it took a really long time to find it. So I am just going to get straight into this because this is going to be a very long video. And if you saw my video last year of the holiday collection, I'm going to do this one very, very similarly. I'm going to do my best to swatch all the colors for you. I also have barely any makeup on today because I was planning on trying to do an eye look using one of the 2 palettes that I got. So hopefully that works out as well. That I'm going to... Should I leave that for I'm going to leave that for the end of the video so that if all you're here for is to see the swatches and the products themselves, then you can click out at the end. But if you want to see that as well, I'll do that at the end. My nose is so runny. So the first thing that I did pick up were the 2 palettes. So they put out 2 this year. Now they put out 2 last year as well. One was supposed to be rose gold and one was just like gold. They were kind of bleh, to be honest. Like the colors were nothing special. They were supposed to be like very elegant and pretty, but like, I don't know about you guys, but in my makeup collection, I have the golds, I have the bronzy kind of colors, I have those things. There was nothing super special about those palettes. They were super boring and the pigmentation sucked. And there was only 6 shadows in it, but they could have fit more, and it just really, really irked me. So I'm hoping that this year's is better. So the 2 palettes they put out this year, one is in Smoky and one is in Rose. That's another thing that has been really annoying me about this since I pulled it out of the box. Why is this not pink? So they're kind of made to look like taffeta. Well, it is taffeta fabric, if you guys can see that. They're covered in like a fabric to look like gifts, I guess. So these also have 9 shadows, unlike last year's, which only had 6. Also, I don't know the prices offhand. I will put them all down below at the end of the video. So this is what this one looks like. I already kind of took a quick breeze of the colors. This is carbon, so I know that this is a permanent color. And this is in the shadows, which I feel like is a permanent color. Like, I think I actually have it. Literally just picked that up right now. So also a permanent color in their regular collection, just in case you're wondering. The brush just fell out. So they come with a brush. So the other colors are Tinsel Queen, Everwarm, Decemberist. It's this one, sorry. Wandering Heights, Cool Compliment, Windy Moors is this beautiful green. Then you have In the Shadows, Cold Front, and Carbon. So I'm going to swatch these all on my arm really quick, just so we can get an idea of what they look like. So that's the first 3 there. I already sort of started filming this video once already, and then I realized I didn't have any makeup wipes, and I also knocked my camera over, and I had rambled for about like 10 minutes and not done anything. So I decided to start again. It's the next 3 colors here. Ooh, that color's really pretty. Doesn't look like it does in the palette though. It looks like really greeny in the palette, and there it's got like a little shift to it. The mattes are nice, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Like, they went on pretty okay, but they're very similar in color. Like, I feel like they could have definitely changed it up a little bit, gone a little darker. Let's do the last 3 here. Now, Carbon is a touchy color with me. I have it. Oh, that one's actually pretty good. I was going to say, a lot of times when I use it, I find it's almost more of a dark gray than an actual black for whatever reason. So based off just swatching them on my arm, I would say the quality is there for these, which is great because oftentimes I know that when MAC, and it really bothers me, sorry, I'm just reaching for this brush. A lot of times when MAC puts out their like limited edition palettes, the quality is not really there, but this time it is. So that's really nice. So that is the first one. That's the Smoky palette. My arm is black now from that Carbon dragging all the way up it. So now we're going to do the Smoky palette. So this is what this, ooh, this isn't Smoky, this is Rose. What am I saying? There's another little brush. It is a double-sided brush in case you guys wanted to know. But that's that one. That is beautiful. This color right here, just stunning. So these are Little Drummer Bay, Pear Crisp. I'm trying to make sure I can see this. Tea Dust, Lark Angel, Winter Rose. This one is Holly Folly, and that is just beautiful. Redwood, Sunday Plum, and Cordial. Now, I don't have any of these colors, so I don't know if any of them are permanent, but my guess is that some of them probably are. I'm thinking today we're going to play with this palette. It's just speaking to me a little more, and maybe because I kind of have a red shirt on. But like I said, I'll save that for the end of the video. Right now, I will just swatch them super quick. This is the first 3 there. Ooh, that color's really pretty. That color's kind of like meh, whatever. So that's the next 3. That red is stunning. And I don't have a lot of red eyeshadows. I feel like red eyeshadows are, whoa, chunky, really hard to do for whatever reason. I don't know if it's the pigmentation in it that's really hard for like makeup to master, but you don't see a ton of like red eyeshadows. At least I don't have a ton. That's the last 3. So overall, I would say the quality is there for both these palettes. Obviously, I don't know from putting it on my face yet, but we'll see at the end of the video. But just based off swatching it on my arm, I do really like it. I like the color combinations they went with this year. I think that there's actually more than one look you could do with these palettes, which is great because last year I know that that wasn't the case. So that's the first 2 things that I picked up. The next 2 things are other palettes. So these are the 2 face palettes they put out. They did one in fair and one in medium deep, and I picked up both. Now, there's a good chance the medium deep is going to be too dark for me, but because I kind of dabble with tanning and stuff like that, and I hop back and forth between the 2, I wanted to take a shot on it and see how it went. So again, they have very similar palettes. This is the light one, and then this is the medium dark one. So it comes with a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. So this is the fair. Absolutely beautiful. And this is kind of what I meant by they made it to look like a bow, like it's gift wrapped. So let's swatch that. I'll tell you which colors these are in. So the Extra Dimension Skinfinish is in String Lights. This is in Sweater Weather. And this is in 5 Alarm Kiss. Alrighty, let's just take a look here. So those are them. That's the fair one. So the highlighter is stunning. What I'm going to do is leave a gap so I can do the other ones right next to them. So that blush is very, very light. And the bronzer is too. The bronzer is almost non-existent, but really, really pretty. That highlighter is just stunning. And I'm sure the bronzer is a little bit buildable, so like maybe I could make that work. And this one is obviously too dark for me. It's like chocolate. So this is the medium dark. So this is in Soul Glow, Carolers, and Quick Trip. Oh, well, I don't know. We'll see. So bronzer's actually not that bad. It looks really, really dark in the pan, but again, it might kind of like fade out really nicely. So again, really, really pretty. I know face palettes are huge right now, and MAC has been like releasing them a ton with their limited edition collections. I was able to buy one with that Jeremy Scott collection. It kind of came in a CD. And I was pretty sure that those would actually be one of the first things to sell out because they are so pretty. And this is, like I said, this is the perfect time of year. If you've never tried MAC products, go check them out because you can get deals on like sets where you get a bronzer and a blush and a highlighter. Or in a minute, you'll see some of the sets of minis that I'm going to show you. And minis are and they do sell minis on their own, by the way, that are like a fraction of the cost of a normal size like lipstick and lip gloss and that kind of thing. If you're looking to try something and you're not 100% sure how you might feel about it, try a smaller size of it, because if you don't like it, A, you didn't spend as much money, and B, you'll use it up a lot quicker than if you bought a full one. So the next thing that I picked up in the collection were the mini lipsticks. So these are super cute. They're made to kind of look like almost like little gift bags, I guess, or candy wrappers. So they put out 2 sets. They put out pinks and they put out nudes. Originally, I wasn't going to get either of these because I thought I had all the colors. Turns out I actually don't have any because these are all limited edition shades. The other thing that really annoys me about this is like they're all the same shade of pink, so it's a little difficult to like see which colors you've got, if you know what I mean. Like if they were all like a slightly different shade of pink to, oh my god, I can't even get them out, to match the, what's that thing called? To match the container, that would be nice. But over the past... this is the 3rd year, I think, that MAC has been putting out the mini lipsticks, and I just think it's a great idea. Like, what a good stocking stuffer for your friend, your sister, your girlfriend, your mom, whatever. What a great idea. So the colors that these came in are Bow Up. This is a matte. It's like this beautiful dark, dark color. I'm not going to swap. Here's where I get torn, because I normally do like to... swatch all these on my lips, but it normally hurts my lips and it takes a long time. But I'm going to do it anyway. If this swatching goes bad, last year I had an incident where someone told me I sucked at swatching, and it was kind of true, but also I didn't need to hear about it. Don't tell me, just keep it to yourself. Okay, so that is the first color that comes in that little collection. This was Bow Up, in case you forgot. Really, really pretty. I did do a bad job putting it on. I don't need to hear about it. I don't really care right now. So that is the first color. This next color is called Bloom, and it is also a matte. It's a beautiful, beautiful bright red. I also made the mistake of deciding to swatch the darkest colors first because, you know, I'm so smart. Alrighty, so there is that color. So it's a really beautiful, like, blue-toned, I think it's blue-toned. I don't know, I've got a lot of light shining at me right now. It's really washing me out. Oh, goodness. This one also looks like it's like leaning a little bit, so it's kind of got a chunk out of the side, but that's okay. I'll deal with it. But a really pretty, almost kind of like a pinky toned red, if you know what I mean, more than just like a straight red, which is fine. I'm cool with that. Not like I don't have enough reds already. So this next one is called Coral and Carol, and it is a frost, and oh my goodness, look at how pretty that is. Just a very, very sheer wash of pink glitter. So that is that color. It would probably have stood out a lot more if I'd put it on initially rather than after I put on all of the darker colors, but whatever, such is life. That one is super, super pretty. So the last one that came with the pinks is in Garland. Oh, it is like purple. Look at that. So that is what that one looks like, and I didn't tell you, but it is an amplified cream lipstick. So those are the 4 pinks. Now we're gonna look at the 4 nudes. Alrighty, so once again, my lips are just a disaster. I do apologize for that. I should have done the nudes first. I should have gone from lightest to darkest. I'm all over the place, and I'm looking at how many lipsticks I actually have from this collection, and there are a ton of them. So this is going to be painful by the end, and this is going to be a really long video. I'm so sorry. So this first one is in Hark. Really pretty nude. I'm just going to keep going down my arm. It is a Cremesheen. So that is like a really, really pretty My Lips But Better kind of color. I really, really like the way that that color looks on me. Maybe it's dark because of how dark my lips are underneath, and if I wore it just like straight up, it wouldn't look as nice, but I kind of really like it. This color is in Fam Only. Beautiful, beautiful kind of pinky nude. Right there. So that is that color there. Another really, really pretty color so far. I think I'm liking the nude set a little bit better. I just find it a little bit more wearable. Although if you're looking for those bright, bold colors, this one is definitely beautiful, especially probably for this time of the year when like holiday parties and stuff are coming up. You would maybe want to go with a bolder lip. Next up is in Half Calf. Looks like that. So that is that right there. I thought it actually might be a little bit darker just based off of the name. It looks really good though, and it's like swatching on my lips exactly how it's swatching on my arm, so that's also really good as well. And if I didn't tell you, this is a satin. Last one from this set is in the shade Nutmegged. Right on the bottom. So there's that one. It kind of reminds me, there's a color they have that it reminds me of, and I can't think of what it is. It's almost like a burnt kind of like brownie sort of a color. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It reminds me of a color in their permanent collection. If I ever think about it, I will let you know, but I probably won't. So yeah, so those are the 2 mini lipstick sets. So just for a minute, I'm going to give my lips a break and talk to you about what other sets came out in this particular launch cycle before I get into the last set that I have, because I know it's going to hurt my lips more, and then we're going to talk about the individuals. So they also put out 2 lip gloss sets. So one again was a nudes and one was a pink. Now I didn't get either of them because I'm not a big lip gloss person. Now that doesn't mean I didn't get any lipstick from this whole release, because that would be a lie. I did from the individuals. And I'll talk about that a little bit then, but I found that they did a really, really good job this year of like matching each lipstick to a lip gloss, so that if you wanted to use the lip gloss as like a topper, you definitely could. It would be perfect. But yeah, so there were 2 lip gloss sets, and the other thing that I didn't get this year was the pigments. They were mini pigments. There again were 2 sets. One was like brights, and I think one was like bronzy kind of colors. I only kind of half looked at them. So I didn't get either of those because I have a ton of pigments and I don't use them as it is. But because they just make a mess and they just stress me out. But if you are more brave than I am, definitely check them out. This is a great time to get a set like that. And I'll talk really quickly about the stuff that's coming up in the upcoming releases that I'm not going to be getting. I think they're putting out a set of Liptensity lipsticks. Now, the reason I'm not getting it is because I already have several of the ones in the kit, so I can't justify paying that money to get doubles of things that I already have. And I like the Liptensity lipsticks, but they're not my favorite. I don't particularly love, like, I'll pull one out right now and just trying to, like, kind of explain why. I could even, yeah, here we go. So I don't like the flat top. I find it just a little bit trickier to get lines, but they are a great product. So if you're interested in something like that, they are coming out with that. I'm pretty sure they're also coming out with like a retro matte set. Don't hold me to this. It's just something that's sticking in my head telling me that that's a thing that's happening. And again, I have so many retro matte lipsticks already that I don't even wear. So I kind of wanted like retro matte liquid lipsticks, sorry, liquid lipsticks, not normal retro mattes. So I kind of just stayed away from it. They're also putting out like similar eye bags to what they did last year, where you'll get like a mascara and an eyeliner and also like a little tiny eyeshadow palette. I've seen those. I have a gut feeling they'll put out some sort of a lip bag as well with like a lip liner and then I think a retro matte or maybe a normal lipstick. Something like that as well. And then I also know that they did just put out, and this one's already available, it's like a small brush and then a mini highlighter and a mini strobe cream. So it's kind of like their highlighting set. They also put out 2 brush sets this year. One is blue and one is kind of like this orangey, whatever, golden kind of color. One is a set of face brushes. One is a set of eye brushes. Again, I didn't buy either because 1, I've got a ton of brushes, and 2, they are mini brushes and they just seem to get lost in my collection, so I just didn't bother. So give me 2 seconds, I'm going to take this off and then we're going to talk about the next thing that I got. Alrighty, so the last part of the sets that they put out before I get into all of the individual products, if you guys can remember from last year, they put, and I have it from last year, they put out this awesome mini lipstick kit. It came in this beautiful box and it came with 12 lipstick colors. This was a super popular item. I ended up picking up one for myself and I also bought one for Mickey down in the States just because I know she'd never tried anything out and we were doing a swap around that time as well, so it seemed perfect. So this is the set that I got last year. They put out another set this year. Now I am going to preface this by saying I have the set in my hand. I will show you the set, but I will not be swatching from the set. And I will tell you why. Of the colors in this set, of which case this time there's only 10. So there's 2 less than last time. This is what the packaging looks like also. So it's quite similar to last time. And the lipstick sizes are literally the exact same. Like all of them. There goes my other one. Like they're the exact same boxes and all of that stuff. Hold on. I gotta pick this up because I actually do need some of the colors out of it. So first things first, why didn't I buy one for myself? This one is a gift for a friend. I'm sure she won't mind me just showing it out of the box and showing you the colors and stuff. Like this is what it looks like inside. But I'm going to put it back in the box and I'm not going to swatch from this. But I will swatch the colors because I didn't buy it for myself because 1, I have the one from last year, which I actually prefer the look of. And 2, of the 10 colors in the set, there are only 4 that I didn't already have, either in a mini or in a full size. So rather than buy the whole set, I ended up just getting the 4 individual lipsticks that I didn't already have, which I'm sure I didn't need to do, but I wanted you guys to know what was in there. So that you could decide if you wanted to buy it for yourself. I wanted to show you what those colors look like. So I will be showing you and swatching you them from my full-size ones and also from these small ones that I have that are in this packaging. So I'm going to pull those out right now really quickly just so I have them. Okay, those are the ones. So the 10 colors. Do I have 10 in my hand? 4. Something's missing from here. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I figured it out. Don't worry. I just forgot to pull one out of the box. So these are the 10 colors that they came out with this year. So I am going to show you what they are and then I will swatch them for you just so you guys know what they all look like. So the first one they put in is Sea Sheer and they describe this as a grapefruit pink online. It is a luster finish. Looks like that. So that is what that one looks like there. The next one that came is, of course, one of their staple colors, and that is Velvet Teddy. It is like the most perfect nude. Velvet Teddy is a matte. Ugh. And it was also in the mini one last year as well. So that is Velvet Teddy. Next one I have is Chili. This is a new color to me. So that is Chili. Next one is Snob. So that is what that looks like. This is Twig. So that is what that looks like there. Also, I realized I never told you, Twig is a satin, Chili is a matte, and Snob is a satin. Just in case you wanted to know. Next color is Show Orchid. This is a amplified. So that is what that looks like there. I'm also losing the line around my lips because they are so swollen and red right now. Okay, next color is going to be in Relentlessly Red. This is a retro matte. I'm not a huge fan of the retro mattes, if I'm completely honest. This is also more of like a pinky kind of red than a red, but whatever. So there is that. It's a really, really fun color. The reason I'm not a big fan of the retro mattes is because I do find them extremely, extremely drying. Although for whatever reason, that one's actually not that bad. This one is Rebel. This one was in last year's collection. Again, another really bad application, but you get the gist of what I'm saying about the color. So we will move on. Alrighty, only 2 more, and my lips are bad. Like, I look like I was eating a popsicle really, really badly. This is Ruby Woo. Again, was in last year's collection. So there is that. This is like their most, other than maybe MAC red, it's like their most perfect red color ever. Like, this is such a staple in so many people's collections. I actually don't wear it enough, and I should really wear it more. And the last color, and this is one of my favorites, this is Diva. It's like this beautiful, beautiful dark red. This is a matte, and the Ruby Woo, here it says it's a matte, but I swear it's a retro matte in stores, so I don't really know. And there that is. So if this is something you guys are interested in, these are the 10 colors it comes with. I do kind of prefer the one that came last year, to be completely honest, but that's just my opinion. It's also because I happen to like the packaging a lot better. But overall, I think they did do a very, very good job of hitting colors that would kind of work for everybody, give you a little bit of everything. Maybe could have gone with some more nudes and gotten away from more of these like reds. But again, I didn't design the collection, so that is not my choice. Now I'm going to try and get this off my arm. I'm going to leave this on my lips for like a little while I keep talking because my lips hurt so bad right now. I don't want to wipe any more off. And then we will talk about the individual part of the collection. Also, I've decided that I'm not going to do an eyeshadow look at the end of this video. So if you're looking forward to that, I'm really sorry. But this video is just so long already. What I would rather do is a whole full face of holiday collection makeup. Because they did put out the face pack compact, so I can use that in a video and show you the eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that. There's eyeliners and all sorts of stuff that I can be using. So other than maybe foundation, I'm going to do a whole face of like the holiday collection instead in another video. So just keep an eye out for that to be coming. So let's get into these individual things. So like I said, I had seen a picture of this collection online, and I thought it was supposed to be 5 lipsticks, 5 lip gloss, 5 eyeshadows, and 4 eyeliners and 2 highlighters, but because they hate me, they made it only part of it you could get in stores. The other part was an online exclusive, and it hasn't launched yet. So I am missing a part of this collection. I am missing the bright pink lipstick, the bright pink lip gloss, the pure silver eyeshadow, and the midnight blue eyeliner, but I do have the rest of it on my lap in front of me. So let's do the eyeliners first, just because I am super curious about that. So like I said, there are 4 total. I have got 3 of them here. I have them in the colors Holiday Time, A Little Moonlight, and Statuesque. So these are, do you tell me? Dazzle eyeliner. So they probably have some glitter in them. So this is what they look like. They're just really, really like tiny. So I'm guessing they've got like a brush tip on the end just by looking at them. Alrighty, so these are the 3 colors that I got. Absolutely beautiful, perfect for a holiday time. Got a silver, a black with some glitter, and then like this beautiful, almost champagne-y, bronzy color. So I'm going to put these on my hand just so we can kind of see what they look like. So this first one is in Statuesque, and that's the silver. This is also what the brush looks like. It's just a really, really tiny, tiny brush tip. So that is that one there. Hopefully you guys can see that and it's not getting washed out too much by the light. Really pretty. I'm just going to put these straight in my drawers. That way it saves me from cleaning up later. Okay, next one is in A Little Moonlight. That's the black with the glitter. It's not the blackest of blacks. It's more of a glittery gray, to be completely honest. But it might be buildable. We shall see. And the last color is in Holiday Time. And I think this one's my favorite just from looking at it in the packaging. It looks just like that. So really, really pretty. And like I said, they are putting out a midnight blue one as well. I just don't have it yet. So they also put out 5 eyeshadows. So these eyeshadows are a whole new formula for MAC, brand new for this release. These are the Shiny Pretty shadows. And when I was at the store buying them, one of my friends said this is what Dazzle shadows should have been. I haven't touched them, I haven't felt them, but I'm guessing that that means she prefers these to Dazzle shadows, and I actually like Dazzle shadows, so I'm excited to see like how they improved upon that kind of a thing. So like I said, there's 5 colors. I have got 4 of them just because I couldn't get the 5th one. So I'll just show you guys what these look like. Also, I'm not as thrilled with the packaging this year. I'm going to find one from the packaging last year just to show you the difference. This had like a gold foil on it. It was super, super pretty. And these are just kind of silver, which is a little bit boring, but whatever. Alrighty, so let's talk about these now. So this first one is in Major Win. Oh my gosh, that sparkle. Woohoo! Holy. How does this compare to a Dazzle? I'm just going to grab a Dazzle shadow, just a random one. Let's do this one. This is in I Like to Watch, just in case you're wondering. I don't know. The Dazzle shadow feels like smoother for sure. This is the Dazzle shadow. This is not part of this collection. I don't know what she was saying by she likes that better, but whatever. Next one is in P for Pink. They look like they almost like are duochrome because like in my light, this doesn't look pink. It looks yellow. But on camera, it's got a pink tint to it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it looks completely gold to me in person. And then I show it on camera and it's got like a pink to it. That's really weird. So next one is in Make-A-Wish. Like I feel like in the pans, they all look the same. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, that one's really pretty. The other weird thing is like it's completely coming off my finger. Like I haven't had to wipe my finger off at all, which is kind of interesting. And this one is Joy 2. So the one I'm missing is like the straight silver one, it looks like. Do you see that? They're very duochrome-y. They kind of like remind me of the eyeshadow version of my Light Chaser highlights from Becca, which is super weird, but really, really pretty. So the next thing that came as part of this collection are 2 extra dimension highlighters, skin finishes as what they call them, I'm pretty sure. So one is a re-release that you can actually get all year round, but I picked it up anyway because I kind of liked the idea of the packaging. And that one is in Oh Darling. So this is available all year round. Look at how cute this is. They made it look like a little gift bow. So I'll just show you guys this. These are really, really good highlighters, you guys. I have tons of them. That's that there. And I really, really enjoy them. And this one is Snow Flushed. There you go. So that's the 2 highlighters and the 4, I was going to say 5, but this is not part of the collection in case you're just tuning in. I don't know how that would be though. Yeah, so the last part that I have are lip glosses and lipsticks. I'm not going to swatch lip glosses on my lips because I don't see a point in doing that. So I will swatch them on my hand and then I will wash this off and keep going with the lipsticks. So again, there were 5 lip glosses. I'm missing the hot pink one because it is an online release only and they haven't given it up to me yet. But I will get it as soon as I can. And if you guys want to see that continuation, I can show you. It would be a super quick video because there's only like 4 pieces that I'm missing, but I'll leave that up to you. So these are the 4 lip gloss colors that I do have. And like I said, I kind of think they put out the lip gloss colors to go along with the lipstick colors. I might be wrong, but that's how I feel that they look. So this first one is in Scarcely Seen. It's like a really, really light kind of color. So they do have doe foot applicators. That's that one there. Just a super, super subtle, glittery, get the lid on, lip gloss. Next one is in Ice Orchid. That is beautiful. That's a really pretty color. I really like that. These are obviously, they say lip gloss, but they could almost be Dazzle gloss just because they're so glittery. but I guess not. So this one is in Caketop. Oh, there we go. It's kind of almost like again, it looks really pink, but to me it almost looks like orangey, kind of coppery color. I don't know if you guys are picking that up at all. And then the last one that I have is in Rosebuddy, and it's this beautiful, beautiful deep red. Would look really good on top of the red lip I've got now. Just looks like that. Really, really pretty. So those are the 4 lip glosses that they put out. Now I'm going to give myself another 2 seconds break by unboxing all of these lip glosses before I swatch them. Then I'm going to wipe this Diva off my lips and we're going to swatch these ones. And then I'm going to call this video quits. So give me 2 seconds. You guys, I made a mistake leaving on my lips so long. It's so sore and it's so dark. So what I'm really quickly going to do is just take some Prep and Prime because it won't do anything to it and try and just soothe my lips a little bit. Because this won't interact weird with the lipsticks. It's meant for that. And I'm going to wipe all of this stuff off my hand. Not look like a glittery mess. Do you see what I did? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Well, whatever. Alrighty, so let's do these 4 lipsticks. So this first one is a Frost. It's called a Wink of Pink. That's what it looks like. Really, really pretty. Do you see that? Just barely a little bit of pink there. So again, I think it's darker on my lips right now because my lips were so dark to begin with. But that's a really, really pretty color. Next color is At Leisure. It's like a peachy kind of rosy golden kind of color right there. Do you guys see that? It is a Frost as well. So that is that one there. Next is Babetown, and this is a Cremesheen. So that's that there. And the last one that I have is in Straight Fire, and it's this beautiful, beautiful red, and this is a matte. It's a matte, but it almost looks like it's got like a little bit of like a metallic sheen to it. And other than the fact that I went outside my lip line again, that is that color there. So that is everything that I have for this year's MAC holiday collection. Like I said, there will be more pieces coming out. If you guys are interested, keep an eye out for them. Normally they do release their collections on Thursdays, if that helps at all. A lot of products are still definitely available in stores, and I know they did just restock the website as well. So take a look, see if there's anything you guys are interested in. It is a great time of the year to get some limited edition products, especially if you're just starting out with makeup or if you're looking for gift ideas for friends. The one thing that I will say is a little disappointing about this collection is the individual lipsticks. I just think that they could have, like I'm looking at them now, these 3 are all quite similar to each other. I feel like they could have gone elsewhere with them, but having said that, they did put out all the minis as well. So maybe they're expecting that you'll pick up kind of like brighter colors from different parts of the kit, the collection, if that's what you're interested in. So like I said, I will do a video using these products for you guys later on in like a couple weeks or something like that, or even next week. I don't know when yet. It won't be tonight. But yeah, if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about anything that I showed here, any comments, whatever, let me know down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.